Hi, I'm James Pindle from the Boston Globe. As part of a series of conversations with potential presidential candidates, we sat down with New Jersey Governor Christie here at the Portland Pie Company, a downtown pizza place. He's in New Hampshire this particular day to talk about substance abuse and his efforts in New Jersey and what he thinks the country needs to do to bring attention to this issue. Here's part of our interview. So, Governor, we're here at the Portland Pie Company. This is a place where it's really kind of driving some of the conversation about this heroin, what the governor calls as an epidemic in this state, largely because an employee here, overdosed in the bathroom. You're in New Hampshire. You're talking about this issue. Why is this an issue you're going to stress versus many others that are being talked about?
Because it has the potential to affect every family in our country, and it's an illness. We should start treating it like an illness. Folks should know that there's treatment available, that this is a treatable disease, and that people don't have to give up their lives to this addiction. And so I think talking about it and talking about what we've done in New Jersey and all the rest can show people that, there's a role that government can play in this, and we need to release families from the stigma and the shame that goes along with drug addiction.
We've seen a spike, particularly in opiate addiction in this state, in overdoses. Now this is well beyond the murder rate. In particularly Manchester and other parts of the state. The governor's now even had a drug czar. What's driving this increase?
I think it's part of the prevalence of prescription drugs in our society now. I mean, it's extraordinary to me. I've seen kids who go and get their wisdom teeth out and the doctor gives them 30 Percocet. Well, what's going to happen to those after the first one or two they take to get over the wisdom tooth pain? Having the prevalence of the doling out of Percocet, Oxycontin, and those type of drugs, they're opiates. And when kids get hooked on that, or adults for that matter, they're really expensive on the black market to get. And heroin's much cheaper. And you see people converting over to heroin for a cost and to save money or to be able to just get a high. And so, yeah, as a father, I think this resonates with me because I know it can happen to anybody's kids, including mine.
Is there a philosophy here driving some of the reforms in New Jersey?
To me, it's part of my pro-life philosophy. I think every life is precious and everyone deserves a second chance. And so the philosophy that undergirds what I'm doing in New Jersey and what I'll talk about across the country is the fact that every life is precious and we need to give people a second chance, and just warehousing them in jail is not going to fix this problem.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, Jen.
Now you can watch other conversations with potential presidential candidates at bostonglobe.com.